Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tara with Handmade with Tara, and today I'm just going to go ahead and put my paper pumpkin box together for this month, the August 2022 box. And it's super cute. I already started it and pulled it out already, but we're going to do these 3 cards here, right here, and I will show you all the stuff that came in the box. Okay, so first of all, this came in here. Make the most of your free gift. So you get these golden honeybee looking hive. This came in the kit. All right. And it shows you, and it has like a card. I actually made this one too, so I'll show you. And then it talks about the 2 holiday ones that are coming up. This one's for Halloween that's coming up, and then there's also a Christmas one coming up. So that's exciting. And then it came with stamps. Sorry, my camera or my lighting. It's hard to get the lighting just right in here. But anyway, it came with stamps. It comes with a couple of sentiments. Wishing you so much happiness. Thank you for a one-of-a-kind friend, and hello are the sentiments. It also came with not 1 but 2 Stampin' Spots. So a soft suede and a crushed curry stamp spot. Okay. All right. And then it also came with all of the envelopes that look like this. These are gorgeous. I love these envelopes here. These are so pretty. And actually, I think they're on both. Oh yeah, it is. It's like all the way on both sides. And then it also had these 3 different cards. Look how pretty that is already. Like, you don't almost even need to do anything to this. Same with this one. Really, really beautiful cards ready to go here. It also came with some of these. Let's just wait on the other side. That's for one of the cards. And then, so I've already taken this apart, but you can kind of see. So it has some of these that are like the honeybee looking, hive looking. And then this one has the sunflowers and these other flowers, which I used on another card, but that's okay. Then I got some of these for the sentiments, and I got also glue dots, and I got dimensionals. So glue dots and dimensionals here that were all part of this kit. So now I'm going to show you how to put them together really quickly. Honestly, this was like the easiest one I think I've gotten so far, but very beautiful. So very easy, but very beautiful. So for the first one, I'm just going to grab back out my directions so I can walk through. All right, so this one I'm gonna need the suede, and they stamped for a one-of-a-kind friend. So I like to do what they did, just because like when you put it together, that's what it's gonna look like. So I'm just gonna kind of set that aside, and I'm gonna get my soft suede Stampin' Spot, and I'm gonna grab the sentiment for a one-of-a-kind friend. These are just the photopolymer stamps. They're just gonna peel right off very easily, and then they stick to the block. So if you're new to paper pumpkin, you'll know that you'll get a block with your first kit. You can order your first kit from my website, taragollum.stampinup.net, and you can get a subscription that comes once a month that you can get continuously, or you can just do one, try it, see how you like it, or you can do 3 months, you can do 6 months, you can do a year. But once you decide and you get it, you have to then sign on to the Paper Pumpkin website and tell them to send you your kit. You can also put them on pause, like if you know you're going to be out of town. you can put them on pause and you don't have to worry about them coming when you're not home. So that's what I've done before. So let's see, I need the green base. So I'm going to use this green base, fold it in half. I'm going to use my bone folder to just flatten that out nice and flat. I don't think it matters what's the top, what's the bottom, what's the front, what's the back. So this is the front. Then I'm going to add this part. So this is already perforated and cut out for me, so I don't have to do anything. It's just add some glue to the back. So I'm just going to use my green glue. Add a little bit of green glue. So I can stick this to my card front like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. And I'm going to just put this right on the side here. And it's kind of like below this flower and on the side of this flower, so you can still see all the flowers. It goes right there. And then on this sheet, it has these little bees. So I'm just going to grab a couple of these bees. 1 and 2 little bees. And those also I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of so that they pop up off of the card and give it some dimension. And then we'll attach these on. They have one over here, I think, one over here. And they have one down here by these other flowers here. Like this. And this card is done. So simple. Anyone can do this. You could do this with a small child for sure. I mean, very little stamping, and very beautiful cards still. So, and you can stamp on the inside if you want. You can, a bunch of other stamps came with this set. So you might want to do like one of the little bees or a leaf or something like that and stamp on the inside here of the card if you like. And that's the first card. All right, so now I'm going to move on to the second card. And this one is wishing you so much happiness. So I'm going to grab this, clean this one off with my Stampin' Simply chamois. Clean that off so I can put this away. Super handy tool. I use it on every single project. My Stampin' chamois. And I'm going to grab this other sentiment. And I'm actually going to use the thank you sentiment because I made the wishing you so much happiness earlier, but I think I'm going to use the thank you just to mix it up on this one. And I also need a card base, so it looks like I'm on this one here with the double sentiment, with the double sunflowers, I'm sorry. And I'm going to use my bone folder to flatten this out nice and flat. Then I'm going to gather my materials. So I need one of these right here. I need one of the purple or the gorgeous grape or rich raspberry. Forgot to look to see which ones are in here. Let's see. It shows it right on here what colors coordinate. Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pumpkin Pie, and Soft Suede. All of those colors will coordinate. Those are all colors that Stampin' Up! Offers to coordinate. So the colors will all match up together, which is really beautiful. It makes a beautiful product when it's cohesive like this. so. And then the last thing it looks like that I need is one of these like bumblebee hive looking things. All right, and then I already grabbed my sentiment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp that on here. Oh, I have it upside down. I couldn't see. The photopolymer is see-through, so it's like, unless I stamp it, then I can see, that I can really see what it looks like here. Gotta stamp that on here. Thank you. Press firmly, but don't shake or wobble, because then the picture won't come out clear. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off with my chamois. Super important to take care of your stamps. And then I'm gonna put this thank you back on here. And then I'm just gonna assemble this. So again, super, super easy on this one. They used the Stampin' glue dots for this, so I'm gonna do the same to attach everything together. So I'm gonna use the glue dots and put them on the back of this bumblebee hive, like so. Just gonna do like 2 on this one because it's pretty small. And it's kind of sticking to my paper, but it's not too sticky, so I can peel it off and peel these off. And then put this over here in between these 2 flowers like this. And then I'm going to put some more glue dots on this purple piece, this Blackberry Bliss paper. 1, 2, like this, and gonna put that right over top of the bumblebee hive like this, kind of right, almost centered on the card. And then right on top of that, we're gonna do the sentiment on dimensionals. So dimension, dimension, like so. And just put that right centered on top of that Blackberry Bliss. Just like that. And then we're gonna add some more of those little bumblebees on this one. So I'm just gonna grab my bumblebee sheet here. Pick out 2 of these bees. I think that they used 2. And pop those up on dimensionals because we wanna make sure it has lots of dimension, lots of stuff going on. 1 and, oops, this one's the wrong way. 2 and let's see, they have one over here, kind of on the hive, at the like tip of the hive, and then they have one down at the bottom underneath. So quite easy. Put it down here, like so, just like that, and then this card is done. So you see very little stamping, but I mean, very beautiful card. They did a lot of the work. They did pretty much all the work for you. You just need to assemble and then send it out. Next and final card is the sunflower card. This one took a little bit more stamping, but not much. So we're gonna use this card base here. Gonna go ahead and fold and use my bone folder to flatten that down. Okay, and this one is gonna be like this. So I took my thank you off, and then I think I'm gonna use hello on this one. This one has like a nice little cute little hello. And just to mix it up, do that one. And then I need also one of these here, one of the sunflower ones. So that's on this sheet here, this one. You have to create the sunflower yourself, so you just pull that off. I am gonna need 2 more V's, so I'm gonna grab those while I have this one. And then I'm also gonna use one of these right here. But I think I might have already used it on one of my other cards. I will show you that card too. but I don't think it's gonna matter. We're gonna go ahead and see how this looks. So we'll go ahead and get the stamping on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the soft suede again to stamp the sentiment. So I'm doing a nice little cute little hello. Gets it nice and inky. And right in the center, hello, like that. And then I'm now going to clean this off and I'm going to grab the center of the sunflower. So, chamois, put that back, grab the center of that. That's on the stamp sheet that you got. Make sure that's nice and inky. I just do like a couple of taps till I can see it. Looks really beautiful. And then I'm just gonna center it the best that I can. And I'm just gonna push that down right in the middle. And if you don't like it, you can do it again, but I think that looks all right. So I'm just gonna let that roll, clean this one off. And then I'm finally gonna get to use my crushed curry, which is the other color Stampin' Spot that we got this time. And I'm gonna grab the sunflower, so I am gonna need my bigger block. So this is a block D, or you can use the one that came with your kit. So I've been using the C. That's been working so far. If you buy your stamps, but like if you have one that comes with the kit, the one that comes with your kit will fit the stamps perfectly. So now I'm going to use the crushed curry. Again, I'm just going to go around the sunflower a bunch of times until I can see it all the way through, all, you know, the lines filled with the crushed curry coloring. Just like that. And then I'm just going to kind of go and center it on top of the circle. So it doesn't really matter if it's lined up perfectly, and I'll tell you why. Because you stamp it down and then you're going to ink it up again and you're going to twist the block and stamp it again a second time. So it doesn't have to be perfect at all. It gives it a lot of character. You know, I think that you can double stamp this and it looks beautiful. So I'm going to change my block up a little bit, stamp it again. So now, and I'm pushing firm, but I'm not wobbling or anything. And then this is how it looks. Oh, it's gonna be like oh, it flipped over on me. There we go. So it looks like that. So very beautiful. It's kind of fun, funky. And I'm going to clean this off on my Simply Chamois. Wait, I was pushing really hard. Clean that off. So I'm a stay-at-home mom and I have 3 kids, and at any time they can just come down here and interrupt me, which is why I'm kind of hustling tonight, because got one teething and a 4.5-year-old who just doesn't like to stay in bed. So everybody can relate to that, right? All right, so now I'm going to start building the card. I actually need another one of these too. I'm going to use. So I'm going to use some of the glue dots here. This is my take your pick tool. I add this to the back. So nice and easy. It just scoops up the things, the little glue dots perfectly. And then I can pluck them up with my hands. You can also use your take your pick tool again. And then I'm going to start building this. So this goes over the leaves on this side this time. So we're going to put it over here like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my sentiment up on dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and give it some dimension, just like so. And it just says a nice little hello. I'm kind of putting it right over top of that hive looking paper. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on here, 2 dimensionals, and then for the third I'm going to do a glue dot, and this is why I'm going to show you. So I don't put it on here, I like to put it on here so I can put it exactly where I want it. So I'm going to put the glue dot there like that on the hello. So I put it right on the tip of that. I don't know if you can see that. So see the glue dot? It's right there. So now when I take the dimensional sticky side, you know, off, peel that off, and then I'm going to line it up so that these two are on this side and that this empty area over here is right on that glue dot. So I just kind of go all the way to the edge, push that down, and then the dimensionals will fall flat. And then the hello and the sunflower are popped right up, and then that is this card. So this card is just missing a little bit of greenery, and I'll show you why. Because I used it on another card. Oh, I have to put my bees on here too. Oh, don't let me forget that. Let me do the bees. So there's one bee. We can put her over here, like over here on this hive, kind of. And then we'll do this bee. And this bee is up in the flower. So this bee is up here in the flower over here. So now we're done. Here we go. So look, this is such an easy, beautiful card. I just love the sunflowers this month. These are gorgeous and simple. Anyone can do this, like anyone. So easy, so much fun to just like sit down, have a chat, put it together. And then this is one of the alternative cards. So this one, I used that really, really beautiful golden paper that was, it's like this really funky paper that was with this kit. And it looks like this. They gave me a whole bunch of it so I can use it on other cards. But I mean, I just don't even know what's going to look as pretty as this. So there's the extra leaves that I had for the other card. And these were just on, you know, there was one extra sunflower that I could use in the kit. There was not an extra one like this. So that's why I had to use the last one on that. But super beautiful, I thought, alternative card, which I've never done that yet. So I have had a whole bunch of paper pumpkin kits come so far, and this is the first time that I've ever tried one of the alternate cards. Because I like the designs that they come up with. I mean, they're so beautiful. But so this kit is very beautiful. So this one is a little bit different. Here, I'll show you the one that I made earlier that has that piece, and you can see what I'm talking about. So this one, hold on, let me see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the card with the extra leaves over here. Okay, so now this is the one I just made, so you can see the difference. This one just has a couple more leaves going on over here, and then this one. And they still look beautiful. They still look similar but different. Each handmade card is its own unique thing, right? So here, let me just point out all of the cards that I made tonight. Here, and this one. So obviously I like thank you cards because I use them all the time, right? But look how beautiful. So I am going to go ahead and finish the video up here, but please, you know, like, subscribe to my channel. I will continue to do more videos because I love it, and hopefully I will, you know, have like new videos out as, you know, every week or every month or something like this, so that I'm constantly showing you something new that you can do. But this is the paper pumpkin kit, and the paper pumpkin kit is $22.50 plus tax and shipping, and you can start off by just doing 1 month and see if you love it, and then go from there, or you can start off and sign up for the subscription. If you sign up for the subscription where you get it every month, it's a little bit more. I think it's like $23.50, but that every month when it comes, they like divide up the shipping over all the time, so you don't have to keep paying shipping. So that's what's good about if you subscribe to the box, and you pay a little bit more, but then you get shipping for free. You don't have to keep repaying for the shipping. So that is this one, August 2022. Beautiful, beautiful. And also I do recommend you get the next box. The next box is the Halloween box, and I love the Halloween themed stamps. They're always really, really fun. That's this box here. That you can sign up for next month. So you just have to sign up by the 10th of September to get this box. So please check it out and Send me any comments, questions, whatever, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.